Let's talk about Party. So this is someone you said you always compare them. Party had something to say this weekend about culture vultures. Let's take a look.
The game done changed, man. You better learn how to sing, boy. We're gonna culture vulture your shit. Write the shit for you and sing it better than you, boy. You better learn.
Oh, we're gonna play it twice.
So there's a lot of speculation about who he's talking about. What did you guys think? Who is this directed at?
And he ain't talking about his boss. Once you hear culture vulture, people already think, yo, he talking about Drake. No, he ain't talking about Drake. Not this time.
Who is stupid enough to think that?
A lot of people, when they hear culture vulture, they automatically think Drake. It's just synonymous these days. However, he ain't talking about Drake. I thought he was either talking about Tory or Bryson, and since Bryson just put out a project, I'm thinking Bryson.
Well, and since his boss just pieced it up with Tory,
yeah.
I wouldn't think he's talking about Tory. He's 100% talking about Bryson. Well, let me not say 100%, that's my opinion.
But why?
But Bryson, I don't know him. Bryson's a rapper? I'm asking.
Huh? Is he a rapper?
All right, let me answer it. Bryson raps.
Yes.
Bryson raps.
Yes. It's a hybrid of what he does.
But the story on Bryson is that he started out as a rapper.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't know it to be true, but if so, that would explain why he's only got that one cadence and that one melodic flow, as opposed to his other contemporaries who they're melodic, but they switch it up. Even if they stay in the same ballpark, they switch it up. Party, Jeremiah, Tory, they switch up the melodies. If he used to be a rapper, this would make sense. And this is all hyperbole here. So if he used to be a rapper, and now he's more into the R&B lane, wouldn't that constitute as kind of a culture vulture, especially to somebody who is R&B, who doesn't rap, and to somebody who kind of has that same style, maybe a bit more advanced? Wouldn't that constitute culture vulture? His album just came out. It's acclaimed. I'm sure Party and Bryson have a few girls in common. I'm sure there's something going on there. I don't even see how this could be assumed that he's talking about anyone else when the only person we've been talking about all Memorial Day weekend is Bryson Tiller. The timing is a little funny.
Right. Does it seem like an extreme? If he is talking about him, is this extreme?
Well, everyone knows that Bryson Tiller took Party's style and just ran with it. That's facts, right? So he ran with the style that everyone always said.
I'm not agreeing with that.
You're not agreeing with that?
Way.
He kind of took what PARTYNEXTDOOR set a foundation for, and he capitalized on it more than PARTYNEXTDOOR.
Bryson Tiller could only wish that his pen.
No, not his pen. Of course, not his pen. No.
So
but a type of sound, that was carved out, and you could say it's remnants from Drake and then
style-wise, yes.
Style-wise, yes.
Style-wise,
right?
Stylistically, yeah. I don't think
exactly.
he's sound.
Okay, stylistically,
right?
It's
similar.
And because of that, I instantly thought about this. I'm like, all right, is he saying he's gonna do what's more natural to Bryson? And now you're bringing in the rapping thing because I never knew that, right? I was wondering what's the opposite? Like, what would he get from these other artists who was taken from him? Right? Now, I will say this, because, listen, I did speak to PARTYNEXTDOOR's manager, and they say it's not about no rapper. So this is their official word. It's not about no rapper. There's something about a pop song they're working on, and it's to come in the future, so don't look into it. I have to state that, right?
Okay.
However, I know that's literally blowing smoke, right? My thing with Party, and this is one of my critiques of Party, we've seen many times he's jumped out and said something, and then he's like, he throws a stone and has his hands in his pocket.
But everyone does that. In his defense.
He tried to tell me, academics tried to tell me that is not normal.
A lot of people tweet and delete things, but like when you're that famous, you can't delete. It's not going anywhere, but people do it all the time.
It's all centered around the same theme, so to speak. The theme of where you feel like you're not getting your proper due.
Akademiks feels like Party has an identity crisis, and that he's conflicted with who he is.
I do feel like
he said he feels like he's so talented that everyone wants a piece of the pie. Last year he said songs like Work were a moment for Rihanna and Drake. He wants to create his own moments, and I understand that, but he sounds like he's in a tough position.
I feel like Party for me, I feel like he's, and I'm using an analogy here, I feel like he's like in a sunken place. Like he goes through the program.
I'm not gonna let you disrespect PARTYNEXTDOOR that way.
It's not this.
I will not let you say that.
Let me finish. he goes with the program, right? And then every so often, there's a camera flash and he has a real nigga moment. And he says what he really feels, and then that's quieted. It's constantly quieted, right? At one point, he tweeted out he was gonna have an interview, right, where he was gonna say he was gonna speak about everything. Then that never came to fruition, right? We see these little tidbits where he's hinting towards something, and yeah, you could grab onto it, but he's not expounding upon it. That frustrates me.
Welcome to the music business, academics. Do you think that everybody's just running around being 100% genuine in how they feel?
Yeah, but not everyone teases it and throws it out and then takes it back.
A lot of people do, though. I really think.
I'm not. They all do.
Give me some names.
Anybody who has said I'm hacked, which is a lot of people. It's a lot of people. I'm not gonna let you say Party is in a fucking sunken place. That's retarded. I've never heard nothing like that.
Look, man, I think it's the conversation we've been having. We think that he has the potential to be a huge star, but he's writing hits for other people. I'm sure that gets frustrating. And he said that.
When I say
if Party is introverted, and I've never met him, so I don't know.
I think that's a safe word to use.
If Bryson is introverted, I've never met him, so I don't know. If Jeremiah is introverted, I've met him, but I don't know that information.
All right.
Tory doesn't seem to be introverted. The Weeknd seems to be introverted.
Does any of them, the people you just named, do any of them do that? Do any of the people you just named do what I'm saying that Party does a lot?
Go Google some Weeknd interviews when Take Care was out.
I'll go find you a list of people who've tweeted stuff like this and deleted it.
The Weeknd has.
Yeah.